And good morning. Welcome to the Friday morning show. 63 to 66 degrees out there. At least it's not as humid. JC?
Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. As you know, this is Athens in the AM on a Friday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live. Athens in the AM on this Friday morning. Going to be an absolutely glorious day. And if you want to borrow money, the man who's got plenty of it, Jeffrey Hodges in it this morning. First National Bank President. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Jamie.
Yeah, Matthew, as always.
Morning, Jamie.
Yeah, brought us some food. Hung out at the New Hampton Cove Chick-fil-A yesterday.
Yeah, had a good day over there yesterday.
So Jeff's up here to tell us how we can. You didn't camp out there, did you?
No, sir. No, sir. So
do those people travel around all over just to get free Chick-fil-A for a year?
There's a lot of people that do that. So about half of them were out of town, but about half of them were local over there. So
I know when you had that big deal here many years ago, too. And Jeff's going to talk about the grand opening of the new location down on Jefferson Street. It's already open. Grover may join us later on, too. But since we got Jeff up here this morning, we'll talk a little golf, and we'll talk a little Alabama football in just a moment. Plus, you know me, I always got plenty of stuff to talk about. Frank on the phone, Abby running camera, Brad in the back where we keep all them Auburn folks. Stan McDonald will be with us in a little bit, too. And Mark and Mitzi may join us with Evans Roof. We'll talk about that. We got a lot of things. All right, Father's Day is Sunday. We are giving away a watch valued at almost $300 from Don Simon's Jewelers today on the program. You have until 6:30 this morning. Text Gloria 603-4848. Plus, we'll hear from Barry Sandals. You've got them Jerusalem Cruisers on this morning. Barry Kay will entertain us in just a little bit, too, as he walks in at his usual time, about 3 minutes after 6. But he will be fired up and ready to go shortly this morning. So let's get this party started on a Friday morning. Here's Gloria to give you a weekend weather forecast. It's going to be perfect. Wait a minute. Yard sale tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. Right here out front in our parking lot while everybody else is closed. You can just shut up. Huddleston will be here signing autographs, selling everything he can. So he and his wife Leanne will be here tomorrow. It starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning in our parking lot. And then you can go down to Chick-fil-A and get breakfast. All right, here's Gloria with the weather.
That's right. 63 to 66 degrees out there. Going to be an absolutely beautiful day. Hopefully you didn't get any storm damage yesterday, but if you did, call Evans Roofing, no doubt about that. And it's going to be a beautiful day today. Full sunshine. High temperatures around 85 with your low of 61. Tomorrow, that high of 90. Nice and warm for a yard sale. And low temperatures around 66. No rain to even worry about until possibly late Sunday. Carried on into Monday, and it looks like Tuesday could be a carryover as well. 230-4988 does get Frank this morning. Don't forget, text 603-4848 to win that watch.
That's right. Hey, did you go to steak night last night?
I did not. I was out of town till a little later. I didn't make it. We actually talked about it, though, on the way home, but couldn't get there in time.
Well, we didn't make it either. Zeke up there. That's pretty a Pizza Inn that has a big steak. And you were the first one to ever tell me about steak night.
It's good.
Yeah, it really is.
Zeke does a great job.
Now, Matthew, I know you're wondering, why are those two fake feet in front of me this morning?
Yeah,
that was my question exactly. I thought maybe you were contemplating a foot model, and that was some of the jewelry that you were going to...
Well, Jeff, you ever had a pedicure?
Have not.
Come on. Why am I the only guy that ever does that? Anyway, we are now manufacturing those. I've got some child labor going on over here at the back of the garage.
Is that what Maddie does when you're at the show?
Foot glories. There they are right there. They're the only ones like them. We are manufacturing those right here legally in Athens, Alabama by Gloria's mom. Foot glories. You can get Alabama, Auburn, or anything you want. We do special designs. What are they, $35, $40 if you got a big foot?
Special designs. That's why you're not in charge of this. But we have Alabama and Auburn for $35, or you can get other ones for $30.
Okay. You heard anything else about A.J. McCarron's girlfriend sleepover the other night?
I read about that. I had that's interesting.
We discussed that up here yesterday with Zach and Coach Legg about how you heard about it, didn't you?
I did. I don't know all the details.
Well, I don't need it, so I just made some stuff up.
I figured as much, but...
I just made up a lot of that stuff. But hey, while we're on that subject right quick, I want to talk about football a little bit. Did you see what Danny Sheridan said this morning?
I did not.
He gave Nick Saban a D- in coaching when it comes to a backup quarterback.
A D-?
A D-. Nick Saban, Danny Sheridan gives Nick Saban D-. Y'all can see it right there. I'm not making that up. Because he says, Danny Sheridan, because we all know he's the bag man. You know, he had all the Auburn information, Jeff. We all kept up with that. He's made the Crimson Tide a favorite to repeat, 3-1 favorite to repeat as national champions, gives him an A+ and everything else he does, but says, why on earth does he not let somebody else play backup quarterback when you're routing somebody? He said, if AJ gets hurt, we're screwed.
Well, there may be some truth to that. But you have to look in the past at what he's done. It's hard to argue with. I mean, A.J. played sparingly, but he was ready when he came in. The same with Greg McElroy behind John Parker Wilson. So I don't see how he can hardly say that. That's pretty strong. He's been pretty successful with what he's done thus far.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to argue
Who
with.
can complain?
And those guys didn't play a whole lot up to when they took the reins either. So, and I think up until this point, he may not have the guy that he wants there to take the reins.
Who do you think's going to be our backup?
Sounds like the guy out of Texas is going to be Alex Morris. Is that his name?
Yeah, he's pretty strong.
From what I hear and say, he'll
Well,
probably be the guy.
It says in the paper this morning we're 75 days away to kickoff. And might add, today's Flag Day. They're having a celebration, I think, down at Athens State today during Flag Day, so y'all can go down for that too. But anyway, a lot of stuff going on. Of course, Father's Day. Y'all giving away, y'all not open on Sunday, so y'all don't have to worry about it. But some people are giving away free food for Father's Day. Father's Day is not a big deal like Mother's Day because most fathers want to stay home and cook out. Says here you can get, Shoney's is giving Dad its best-selling dessert, which would be a hot fudge cake. So if y'all want a free one. I don't know what Zeke's giving away this week for Father's Day. I know on Mother's Day he gave away meals for mothers over there. You're not open then, so you don't have to worry about it, Matthew. All right, a couple of more things. Let me find out, Jeff. Now that I have an iPad, I am up to date on most of all the world's happenings, as Matthew knows over here.
Yes.
Here's a parking space that's sold for in San Francisco. A parking space now. Not for $82,000, it's $854 per square foot. Wouldn't you say, Jeff, knowing that? That's pretty high. That space right there. $82,000.
What makes it so special?
Well, you can't find one, I don't guess. And since you asked that, Matthew, I'm going to go to another story right here. Talk about a guy. How many miles on your truck?
115,000.
Well, that's about what I got on mine. Jeff, y'all get a new car every year. Y'all are provided car. Here's a guy that's got a Volvo, Grover, with a 1966 Volvo, 3 million miles.
Get out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's a picture of it right here. Yeah, there it is right there.
Nice.
That's a Volvo. You don't see many like that.
No, you don't.
That's 120 times, Jeff. I know you're a great mathematician being a bank president. That's 120 times around the globe.
Wow.
And great
That's a lot of
condition.
miles.
That's a lot of miles. I reckon that Hummer, I wonder how many gallons that would take me.
Too many.
Hey, look, why you always see fat guys driving little cars? Huh? You ever notice that? I'll see somebody get out of one of them smart cars. I can't even figure out how they got in it.
Hey,
No offense, Barry.
I'm offended by that.
Well, he has to plug in every 2 or 3 miles. You know.
Not quite.
But I saved my number one story
Great.
for now. Y'all probably ain't even heard about this.
I'm sure we haven't.
Huh? There's a new fad going
That's right
around.
on the edge of my seat right now.
Well, that's good, Matthew. There's a new fad going around.
Oh.
We haven't started it here. It's called
disgusting.
eyeball licking.
Gosh.
Now, it's called oculana something. Is an expression of intimacy, Jeffrey. It can cause something, and even blindness. One school in Japan became aware of the problem when students started turning up wearing eye patches. Says right here, if you want to get intimate, see?
Ew, that's disgusting.
Now, you know, a couple years ago, they were shooting vodka in their eyes, right? College students were. You remember vodka shots?
Yeah.
Well, now, I don't expect none of y'all to start going out and doing this today.
Please
But-
don't.
Huh? What's this? We've all heard about people doing strange things for love, but Japanese students are taking love-induced madness to a whole new level and putting their health at risk in the process. Eyeball licking is an expression of affection between young lovers.
Did you forget what that's just
The bizarre fetish, which is also known as, quote, worming. I'm not making this up. was uncovered by the Japanese website, which revealed that videos of eyeball licking have been posted on YouTube.
Are you for real?
It has not only taken off in Japan, some people in the, well, it says the U.S. hadn't started it yet. It said, my boyfriend started licking my eyeballs years ago, and I just loved it.
Disgusting.
I don't think that's made it to Ardmore yet.
Might be a little while.
We're a little slow around here.
I don't think so.
I mean,
Haven't heard of it.
Of all the things you could do, you want to do that? We are not worming, just telling you.
all right. Stan McDonald may know about it. I don't know. I mean, Stan's kind
doubt
of up
it.
on the crowd, so we'll check with him in just a
I
minute.
bet he's
Just
behind in this
all right, y'all know everybody's wanting to go on a vacation. Barry, I'm coming to you in just a second. Hang on over there. I have found a perfect place for me and you to go, secluded and everything. It's in USA Today this morning.
You scare me.
Rocky Knob Cabin, Blue Ridge Parkway, Virginia. Here's a shot of it.
I'm not going camping with you either.
Says here, see, it's an opportunity to go back in time and experience the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, I can't
May
wait.
through October. They only have like 5 or 6 cabins. But, Matthew, it comes with a refrigerator, no TV or nothing. You have to share a communal bathroom.
That's another reason I'm not going.
Yeah, I'll pay a few extra bucks for my own bathroom. You know, I mean, it's,
Well,
Let's
there's
splurge.
probably a place in Ardmore we can do something like that.
Probably.
Probably. Probably.
Hey, I grew up in New Hope.
There's plenty
We
there.
could do
too.
all kind of eyeball licking in that place.
That's disgusting.
All right, on this Friday morning, let's take some time out to go local and loving it with our favorite entertainer who couldn't be here today, so Barry Kay's in his place. Barry, did you play last night?
I did.
I did. So, Barry joins us once a month as he has for the last 22 years. Let's go local and loving it right now on this Friday. Here's Barry Kay. Y'all hang on.
Was a sunny day, not a cloud was in the sky, not a negative word was heard from the people passing by. It was a sunny day, and all the birdies in the trees, none of the radio singing songs, all the favorite melodies. He was a Navy man, he came from Newport News. She was a high school queen with nothing really left to lose. She was a high school queen with nothing really left to lose. It was a sunny day, not a cloud was in the sky, not a negative word was heard from the people passing by. It was a sunny day, and all the birdies in the trees, and the radio singing songs, all the favorite melodies. Her name was Lorelei, she was his only girl. She called him Speedo, but his Christian name was Mr. Earl. She called him Speedo, but his Christian name was Mr. Earl. It was a sunny day, not a cloud was in the sky, not a negative word was heard from the people passing by. It was a sunny day, and all the birdies in the trees, and the radio singing songs, all the favorite melodies. The radio singing songs, all the favorite melodies.